Wait, I could pretend in these. You niggas cap. You niggas cap. You niggas.
1 2 1 2. Prince Simp in the building. Let's get it. Hit me with the HBO special. Help a brother out. You know, I always say that the black women, they can't do nothing but pay 50 to 100% of the bills to have a man listen to their word and make them, you know, the boss. I say 100% to be the boss. And black women wish that men would sponsor their lives, and they get so upset that it doesn't work out that way, especially in this woman's case after you have 3 kids. You're a good-looking woman, but, you know, and her case is a little different. She might have just had one dude, but the point is you ready to do your thing now, so you could only be left to be for the streets with the 3 kids. But we'll see what happens. Let's go.
Like I said, we grew up together, and he stayed 15 when I met him. He still does not have a job, never had one in the entire relationship. It was just time to go. Like, I tried. We were engaged during that time, but, you know, eventually I had to just go be with someone, you know, try to find someone better that could be a man in the family. Okay.
It's the same story over and over and over. You have somebody that will listen to you. You light skin or whatever you are. You believe you got a box that should go definitely draw attention. But as far as sponsoring your life, that's another story once you got the 3 kids and you have the attitude that you have, whatever the case may be. Let's go.
Together, and he stayed 15 when I met him. He still does not have a job, never had one in the entire relationship. It was just time to go. Like, I tried. We were engaged during that time, but, you know, eventually I had to just go be with someone, you know, try to find someone better that could be a man in the family.
Right.
Okay. All right. Any more deal breakers?
Unemployment. Yeah.
So he still doesn't work to this day?
No.
Oh, wow.
No. Does not help at all,
So at least he could be there to babysit. That was his job. The man's a house husband. But the black woman don't want that. That's what we promote over here. You need a house husband because nobody's going to sponsor your life. You ain't going to shut up. Your boxes ran through. You had a good house husband, but hey, you want somebody that could at least take you out sometimes. I can understand that.
Okay. Should the guy look a certain way?
No.
You don't care about that?
No.
All right. What about money? Should he make a certain amount of money?
I would hope that he would be, you know, self-sufficient at least. I'm going to say like at least 70 or 80K, somewhere up in there.
At least 70 or 80K. Mm-hmm. Should he be in Atlanta or Mountain, Georgia?
Not necessarily, but somewhere close. Maybe Florida or something like that.
What's the age range you would date?
35 to 55.
35 to 55. Okay. 35 to 55. So is Jamise?
Yes.
Jamise. So we got Jamise, Mountain, Georgia, 37. Mom, 3 kids. Could the guy have kids?
Yes.
Yes. You want more children?
No.
No. Okay. Let's do the Kendra Cam.
Now here's my part. Here's my part of the video.
See this body.
Look right there. She got the baby there. Why is that baby in the video? She's sitting there listening to you, listening to kids. Oh, you got... That is not for a little girl to be sick. Hold on. That is not for a little girl to be sitting there listening. Oh, this how mommy move when she's searching for a man. When you could go right outside, there's plenty of men that will love your body. But you got a little girl sitting in there listening to you talk. Oh, yeah, talk about her daddy. Sitting there talking about this little girl's daddy. So clearly you could tell what goes on. She talks about the little girl daddy. The man ain't got a job. And she's listening. The little girl's listening to her tell some stranger on the computer on how her daddy ain't got no job and he this and he that. That shit ain't right, man. Yo, B. Like I tell y'all over and over, they'll find a way to make you like shit. Ma'am, you had 3 kids with the man. You was 15. Y'all got pregnant early. Then you had 2 more kids. You got 3 kids with the man. Now you got his daughter watching you on Kendra G talking about, oh, he ain't shit. I'm looking for another man. Why would you have your daughter there? It never ends on so many different ways on how the Gladiator BW can, embarrass us, for lack of better terms. Just embarrass us, man. You don't do that. You talking bad about that little girl's father to some stranger on the computer. You got this little girl watching you model your box all around on the computer. What is she left to do besides act like you? Don't make no sense, man. Let's get it.
You ain't got no way.
Yeah.
Look at the little girl.
Thank you.
When was your last relationship, Jamise?
It was 2 years ago.
Look at the little girl.
You ain't got no way.
Look at the little girl listening to Kendra. Ooh, what, ma'am? All right, let's go.
Yeah.
You look good.
Thank you.
When was your last relationship, Jamise?
It was 2 years ago.
2 years ago. Okay. You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When was the last time you was intimate with someone?
Listen, we need George Ladd.
He's modernizing our infrastructure,
Tackling climate change and...
Okay. You don't have to answer,
When the last time you did it with somebody? Your daughter's in the room, ma'am.
but I'm gonna ask. When was the last time you was intimate with someone?
I'm saying like 6 months ago.
6 months ago.
Wow.
Okay. 3 flaws you have to work on.
Being impatient, being too masculine sometimes, like wanting to do everything on my own.
Ma'am, you've been doing stuff on your own the whole time. We hear this story from Black women over and over. I want to stop being so masculine so that things can work out and let somebody do this stuff for me. Let somebody be masculine for me. I don't want to be the one to have to be so masculine. Ma'am, you done spoiled that milk. You stuck there.
Being impatient, being too masculine sometimes, like wanting to do everything on my own.
Right.
And I could be judgmental sometimes.
To be judgmental sometimes. Okay. Why would a guy be lucky to be with you?
I think because I am 37 right now, and I recently embarked on a religious journey. I want to be married. I've already done everything so far. I just kind of want to settle down right now, and I know what I want. So I'm not on the scene. I don't smoke. I don't drink. I just stay home with my kids and, just live life that way. And so I think that the right person could really...
Ma'am, you're on a spiritual journey. You understand me? And you want to be married. ma'am, somebody's gonna want your box.
We appreciate that.
So let me ask you this, because you brought it up earlier. I'm just curious. Are you practicing celibacy to marriage?
Yeah, right now.
Oh, you are. So since 6 months.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So the man watching should know that unless you get married, sex is not an option.
Right.
Ooh, girl, you know that's gonna be one.
I mean, you know, like, if I can kind of tell that the relationship is headed in that way, and at least like that's his intention.
Ma'am, you have 3 kids. You know what I'm saying? Your box is going to be an issue. You don't want any more kids. You don't want any more kids. What the fuck else do you have to give a man? You going to turn a born-again virgin at 37 years old with 3 kids. You a virgin now. You don't want any more kids. What could you give a man other than your box?
I'm sure, you know.
Listen, I'm not here to I don't really deep dive in religious beliefs, because I know people are, I respect everybody's belief, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I have no desire to challenge anybody when it comes to their religious beliefs. So I don't even go down that lane. What you believe is your right, and I believe in that. But I've been hosting the show for 4 years, and I know what they're gonna say. I know what they're gonna say. Now, maybe, I mean, it could be one or two things. It could be an easy way to weed through the men who are options. You can look at it like that. But this is what men will say. They will say first, you're a mom of 3, and now you want me to, your baby daddy doesn't even work. So you want me to be this amazing man and still wait to have sex with you until our wedding night, but you gave 3 kids to a man that you didn't have that requirements for, and you're already saying you don't want to have any more children. So if he wanted kids, well, I guess he wouldn't be the man for you. So listen, I'm not a man, right? So this ain't for me to understand. I think a lot of women understand women when they go through this change and process, right? But I'm just preparing you. That is what is going to be said.
Yeah, I can see that. It will probably be more than likely be said by somebody who's not on the same path as me, because I think somebody religious would already kind of be thinking the same way, honestly.
I do suggest this, and I say this often, if try to find people when you want these church events. I know you're there for the Lord, but keep one eye open for an option too, child. Because I think people with strong religious beliefs, you got to be in those circles, because there's some worldly people who sex until marriage will never make sense to you, right? So you need to get within that group of people so find your tribe.
Ma'am, you know what you're doing out here, and you're looking to put a man through some sort of wicked torture when all you got to do is get together, be real. Hopefully the guy got a place or whatever the case is, but in your case, you got all that money and you got a nice house and everything. Any man would be nice to, listen to and abide by your rules and do what you say, but you want some other shit.
Hold on, we got a paid question. Fabulous Faces says, why do y'all think because you've been through some things, you shouldn't want better for yourself? Your past doesn't define you. Get your man, girl.
Okay.
She's siding with you. There's a lot of good comments. This one said, you damn sure look good for 3 children. Let's make another. Put me on child support. L-double-I said, L-double-I be flirting with all these women that come on my show, child. But he said you can put him on child support. So is your child's father on some child support?
Yes, but I've never gotten it, so.
You never got it. Okay. Giande said.
So you had 3 kids with the man, want him on child support. Ma'am, you got to stop this shit.
Damn, you knew him before having kids with him. You should have just stayed with him. VC, it's over, son. You're done. Dave Chappelle voice. I don't get VC. Listen, I'm not. Listen, we're not God, right? So we can't say what's over for anybody. I mean, she's inhaling and exhaling it. And first of all, y'all do know that getting a relationship is a bonus in life. You should be happy with or without somebody. Okay? So
No, that's not how it works. That's not how it works. Or she wouldn't have had 3 kids. She wanted to be with somebody, and she still deserves to be with somebody. Now she need to flip whatever she's dealing with around. Keep paying your bills. You got 3 kids in the house. Somebody can't really come over there like that. So all you really doing is going out, just going on dates and hoeing. This is all about getting out, having multiple eggplants hitting your inbox so you can pick which one you're going to do for the week. Let's cut the bullshit. You ain't bringing nobody around the kids. And that nigga ain't got no job, he ain't having it. But you won't tell the truth.
I'm not going to subscribe to anybody being done because none of us are God. And what God, period. Now, I am going to be honest with you and tell you what men will say, but none of us are in any position to say anything is over for any single person. All right, let's do it. You gave me your age range?
Yeah, it's 35 to 55.
Wait, okay, what are people saying? Keon said, KG said it, but damn it, I'll reiterate it. 3 kids to a shitty man, and I'm supposed to wait. Can I get it from another woman while I wait on you?
No.
There you have it. So a man just have to, in real life, suffer for your 3 kid having ass, and then when you give me box, who knows how far you gonna go with the box? Who knows if your box is worth all that? But I'm not supposed to do anything while you wait or while we wait. I mean, I don't know, man. The expectations are out of control. You understand me?
No. That's why you're going to have to, listen, I know my men, and that's what they're going to say. So you got to find a guy who's on his own walk, his own journey, who's also in agreement of celibacy to marriage, because, yeah, this is what the men are going to say.
Ma'am, you dealing with a thin pool. That is what the black woman does. She finds the thinnest pool of men to make the excuse on why she's single and why she don't want to show love and wash a man's back and rub a man's foot or feet. That's what the thin list is for. All this shit Kendra naming. Listen to this.
No. That's why you're going to have to, listen, I know my men, and that's what they're going to say. So you got to find a guy who's on his own walk, his own journey, who's also in agreement of celibacy to marriage, because, yeah, this is what the men are going to say in the comment section. And you have a great body, right? You're in shape. You have a great body. And I'm not even telling you that you should be passing it out like that. I'm just telling you what the energy you're going to hear. So that's the energy you're going to hear. All right. Was that? Let's see. I think I read that one. Okay. What does this say? Do you want the rest of these questions? I'll let you decide.
Yeah, I'll take another one.
Okay. Coffee Killer said, a person that believes in God would have gotten married before having kids. That is the correct way to do life and family.
Can I say that I was 15? So I'm sorry, but I was 15. You know, I did a lot of things when I was younger, but I'm growing.
But she's growing. Okay. She's growing. QE said, you described an above average man. Why should he choose you over a woman with no children?
Did I? You think I did?
Well, you want him to make 70 to 80K. Did you have a height preference? No. Well, I feel like people say 70, 80K because they feel like
Ma'am, above average man is somebody that gotta wait till marriage from a bitch that had 3 kids with somebody else. That's a man above average. What are you talking about?
You get attacked, right? Well, I don't know. Here's the deal. I don't want to do statistics, right? Because we could do that all day, and that's what people go. Hold on a second. What people go through. But let's just ask this question. Do you know a lot of men that make your salary range that try to date you?
Not necessarily to try to date me, but just in general, I think so.
Ma'am, Kendra, that's why she's on your show. That's why she got her box open to the world. Other men that may be in other places. That's the point of the Kendra G show, right? So she could expand her range of eggplant. She can't bring men to the house. She got 3 kids there. That wouldn't be good for anybody. I mean, I've seen it done, but I'm saying normally that don't happen. So she want to just get out here and do her thing. So it don't matter whether she see those guys. She's looking for eggplant all through the Kendra G app and all over the world.
That's why that matters, because you want to get married. So you might have friends, but then I would say this though: if you have friends that make your salary range and that you desire, have conversations with them and ask them, what do they like? You know, I think. Listen, this.
Kendra, the bitch just said she don't go outside. These dumb ass bitches have lost the way to communicate with men. The last man she had, she was on a pedestal. He worshipped her because she was the breadwinner. She don't know how to buckle down and submit to some real man. You know what? Subscribe to the channel, man. I'm out.